Now my table, which resembles in a lot of ways what you're going to see if you use Excel, and let me make sure I've got the entire board showing here. I think I maybe need to, I think I'm okay, but let's move the camera just a little. Okay. Okay, so in a summary of what we've done in our first step is little t is 0, big T is 50. We calculate the rate of change of big T with respect to little t. Negative 0.5 times big T is negative 25. And then we multiply that rate of change by our delta little t, because that's what rate of change means. Once we know the rate in the two quantities, we use the definition to calculate, to see how to calculate our change in t, and we get negative 10. So our new t, it was 50, changed by negative 10, it's 40. Our new little t, it was 0, it changed by, it always changes by 0.4, so we'll kind of circle that. So that's going to be 0.4. So now our big T is 40, our little t is 0.4. What do we do next? Well, we just go across the row here and we calculate each quantity. So up here I've written it out. Now big T is 40, little t is 0.4. What's our next increment? Well, the rate is going to be negative 0.5 big T, which is going to be negative 0.5 times 40, which is going to be negative 20. So our delta big T equals rate times delta of little t, which is going to equal negative 20 times 0.4, which is negative 8. There it is. Now our new value is our old value 40 plus our change negative 8, which is 32. Our new little t is the old little t, which is 0.4, or up here, plus the change, which is 0.4, which is going to be 0.8. So we just go right across this row and we fill in what we got. We got negative 20 for the rate of change. We multiplied that by the delta little t, and we got negative 8. We added that to our big T. That being our change in t, we added the change in t to t, and we got 32. And our new t is 0.8, so we can write those down to begin the third step. So t is 0.8, little t is 0.8, big T is 32, and now we can calculate the rest. And I'm not going to write the rest out, I'm just going to write the calculations out. So to get our rate of change of big T with respect to little t, we apply our rule. We multiply 32 by negative 0.5, we get negative 16. We take our rate of change and multiply rate of change of big T with respect to little t, multiply by the change in little t, and we get our change, which is negative change in big T, which is negative 6.4. We add that to our big T, and we get 25.4. And we add our delta t to our old t. Our t was 0.8, our change in t is 0.4, so we get 1.2. Okay, then we write down 1.2 for big T, little t, 25.4 for big T. We use our rule, negative 0.5 times 25.4 is 12.7, negative 12.7. We multiply that by our 0.4, and we get what, 48, negative 5.08, if my quick mental calculation is correct, check me on that. We add this to this, and we get 20.32, and we add our delta little t to our t, and we get 1.6. So now the time is 1.6. Our big T is 20.32. Our rate of change, well then we can continue the calculation, and we can continue it as long as we need to.